All right, guys, last example. Annette was going to walk to work. She left her house walking at a rate of 3 miles per hour. After 10 minutes, she realized that she left her cell phone at home and had to go back at the same pace to retrieve it. Same pace. Since she was now running late, she drove to work at a rate of 20 miles per hour. She got to work 15 minutes later. So we're starting at home. 0, 0. Put your first dot at the origin. Okay. We've got a couple of conversions we need to do. We know that she was walking at a rate of 3 miles per hour. I'm putting 60 minutes on the bottom because, again, in my x-axis, we're talking about minutes traveled. Okay? So we know that it took her 10 minutes. I need to know how far did she travel in that 10 minutes. So you're going to cross multiply. And when you divide, make sure that you don't swap the numbers. This is a very, very common mistake people make. 30 divided by 60, you cannot switch the order. It equals 1/2, which is representing miles. So after 10 minutes of walking, she's only a half mile away. Okay? 1/2 is being represented in the middle of 0 and 1 because we're talking about distance in miles on our y-axis. I'm going to connect the points. Then she's going back home. Why is she going back home? Because she left her cell phone. So she's going back. It took her 10 minutes to get there. It's going to take her the same amount of time to go back because it says she's going at the same pace. So if we were at 10 minutes after that is 20, and she's back home, which is being represented by the point being on the x-axis. Okay, now my last conversion, she's now running late for work. So now she's going to drive, which means she can go faster. She's going at a rate of 20 miles per hour. So I've got 20 miles in 60 minutes. I want to know if she got to work 15 minutes later, how far did she travel to get to work? So again, I'm going to cross multiply, whatever process you're going to use, okay, to figure out. You don't need the labels anymore. Okay, so I'm just going to have my 60 equals 300. 60x, sorry. 60x equals 300. Divide both sides by 60. And x is equal to 5. 5 what? 5 miles. When you have the words labeled, it's going to help you, I promise. Okay? So that means she's gone 5 miles back from home. Okay. You might wonder, well, where am I putting that point? It says that it took her 15 minutes to drive there. So the last number that we've been working with in terms of time is 20. How do I know that? Because it's right here. Well, if I've already gone for 20 minutes and now I know it's going to be an extra 15 minutes, that means that at my 35-minute mark, she's 5 miles away because now she's at work. And I'm going to connect my 2 points. And that's it. So think about it. Does this make sense? She starts at home. Then she goes away from the house because she's walking to work. But then she realizes she had to turn around because she forgot her cell phone. So we're coming back. Look at the slopes. They're basically in opposite directions, but they are the same steepness. And then my green line is her driving to work. So obviously it's going to be steeper because she is driving, which is faster than walking. Okay, so I hope this makes a little bit more sense. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to come ask during extra help. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.